Alright, so we're gonna get right into this. How this is gonna work is we're gonna name off the movies and we're gonna rank them S to F. So the movies we have are The Incredibles, Monsters U, Monsters Inc., Frozen, Big Hero 6, WALL-E, Up, Brave, Toy Story 1 through 4, Moana, Coco, Finding Nemo, oh my gosh, this is a long list. Finding Dory, Ratatouille, Inside Out, Cars 1 through 3, Mulan, Lion King, Meet the Robinsons, and Wreck-It Ralph. I don't think we should start like with automatic S tier like The Incredibles. We should start like with
the bottom, work our way up.
Yeah, let's start with Cars. Cars 1.
Cars 1.
Good movie. Cars 1.
I think it was a solid movie.
For me, it's definitely the best one in the saga or the trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
You think so? I think so.
They also came out with a good game. I played on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, the PlayStation. Yeah, it was a good game. But now, if we're gonna talk 2 and 3,
Cars 2 was washed. 3 was you know what? I hated the ending. I hated the ending of 3.
If I have to rank one, it has to be a B for me. I think it's a solid B.
What's the other two then?
Cars 1. Cars 1 is a B, 2 is a C, and 3 is a B.
I say both.
I can agree with
the
that.
last two I'd say are C's, but like the first one can.
I think it's an A. I think it could be.
Okay, I think we can all agree the first one is like B plus. Like it's up there. So,
I can agree with that.
So we'll put Cars 1. We'll just put it at B. You said Cars 2.
C.
C.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't even seen Cars 3, so I don't.
I think it was a very solid. I think it was a good movie. Yes, the ending could have been better, but I feel like it can hang with the one. It might not be quite as good, but it's in the same range, so I'll give it a B.
I can give it a B.
Cars 3, I'd give it a C.
I'd actually give it a D.
Wow.
Let me explain. So, you have the girl who was training Lightning McQueen the entire time, right? Then all of a sudden she's supposed to be winning this Grand Prix? You telling me she's winning the championship right there and then? Nah.
Cause she was training with the fastest people out.
That takes away from the plot, bro. How is she just gonna come in and win when it was Lightning's moment the entire time? What are you gonna say something like, oh, he realized it's not about him? Nah.
Throughout Cars 1 and 3, you see a lot of character development throughout 1 through 3. So I guess as a whole, I think it's a really good series. As a whole.
It's a good series.
Alright.
What would y'all put it as a series?
As a series?
Bottom, middle to bottom.
B minus
B
C
because
plus.
it's lowered by the last
B
two.
minus C plus.
It's lowered by the last two.
C plus. Yeah.
But Cars 3, we saying it's a D?
We can all agree. Okay, so if we, as a whole, I say just think that's a C.
It'd be a C.
We already arguing over Cars. Long video. Let's do the Finding series. Finding Nemo.
I got some heat to say about this. I got some heat.
Let me just start with Finding Nemo. James has said this before. Just because it's a classic does not mean it is good.
And Finding Nemo falls in that category.
Personally, I think Finding Nemo is at best a B minus. It is a C for me.
I wouldn't even give it that.
I think it's a B.
I think it's a B.
Because
ain't it a plus or a
Personally,
minus?
I give it a C.
Dang, a C?
I give it a C.
Why?
Wait till
I
you get to
can't
Finding
go
Dory.
that low.
Legit, I play that movie when I want to fall asleep.
Sometimes I be watching that movie, I'm like, don't care.
Still
don't care.
It's a good movie, but like, I've watched it too many times.
When I was younger, I was like, I loved it, but like now I can understand like what plot, what
Yeah,
makes a
when you
good
watch
movie.
movies when you get older,
Yeah.
there's so much difference.
It's
Like the plot of the movie, like, or no, okay. The premise of the movie isn't terrible, but I feel like the way it's executed, I'm like, I could have saved myself an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just because it's nostalgic doesn't mean it's up there. It's really not.
There's this thing is like with a lot of Disney movies, they fall in that category. There's a lot of Disney movies that are old.
Just because they're classics or
doesn't mean they're
iconic.
good. But now there's newer movies also out there, and then that old head syndrome. Oh, just because it's new doesn't mean it's good. I'm telling you, so many people suffer from that. It's ridiculous.
Finding Nemo, one problem I have with it is how many characters it tries to throw in. Just throw in, alright?
Yeah.
So like, let's say for example when Nemo was stuck in that a little aquarium, right? So like when they had all those fish, they had that black fish that was scary. They had the little kid with the breath. Like that kind of it was pointless. Like that whole plot added in made no sense
and
to
you see
me.
all those characters in that movie just not seeing Finding Dory either.
Yeah, they're gone, just like that. So there's a lot of wasted plot or wasted time in that movie. And you just kind of like, why is it added? You have to question like, why is it added?
Yeah.
I would give it a C.
I'll say C.
I would give the whole series a C, so I'll give both of those.
Yeah, both of those.
can get a C.
Finding Dory for me is a D close to an F.
Finding Dory.
I kind of like Finding Dory better. But I still, and I want to make this. I don't care about both of them.
They're staples when it comes to Pixar movies. Like you have to respect them because like the classics are
They make
staples, but
money.
they're not that good. Though. Those movies did bring in money though, but like that's pretty much what it is. Though.
That's what I can respect it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
So what's it give those?
Kind of like what I almost have in math.
I wish I had seen that. I just dropped it today. So guess what? Guess what grade I got? A W. Withdrawn.
Let's go to Ratatouille.
Okay.
Hey, okay.
Before
you state your
he's
problem
actually
with Ratatouille, let us discuss first.
What do you think? Like, without that problem, what do you think it is?
Objectively, I give it a B. Subjectively, I give it a D.
I can't agree with that.
Wow. I cannot agree with that. It's a
Ratatouille
great movie.
is
It's a great
It's all right.
movie.
I wouldn't even put it at S, to be honest. I'll put it at A.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's an A.
Here,
Y'all really gonna be upset with me? It's a C.
See, here's the thing. It's above average. I think it's an above average movie for sure, but like, I don't see it hanging with the top movies. Even in the A category.
It's also that's all.
I don't think it can.
Let me explain. The way they built up that plot, showing the history of the chef, that restaurant, and seeing how that reaction came in, how he's separated from his family, brought in emotion.
But you know how many Disney movie and Pixar movies kids have been separated from their families?
It's a lot of movies.
If you have the theories like the theories of Finding Nemo, where like
Marlin's actually delusional.
Marlin's delusional. Like, that's
dead.
a deep plot right there. And like Ratatouille, like if you talk about like setting up for a plot, like that's pretty much every other movie.
But it's still done really well. It's still.
I just don't think you can even hang with the A tier movies, and it can't even hang with some of the B tier.
I think it has a safe spot in the B. I think it can compete. Like I think it might be one of the better B movies though.
Cars or Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
That's naming. Because we put Cars as a B.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
If anything, I'll put it at a B. So we can sit at a B plus.
We'll throw in a B plus. I mean, can we agree with that?
B plus.
Yeah.
B
Okay,
plus.
we'll just put it at B, but B plus from all of us. Let's just get Meet the Robinsons out the way.
S.
S tier.
I don't think much is easy to say
I
there.
love Meet the Robinsons.
But that's
so good.
I was making sure, bro. Coco. Let's do Coco.
Okay, so I saw Coco for the first time a month ago, and I watched it again 2 weeks ago before you even sent me the list. And after just 2 watches, I gave it a B.
Same. I gave it a B as well.
I had never seen the movie, and then you people give out this list, so I watched it during class. I mean, I liked it. It's a good story. I wouldn't say it's the best. I think it's B2. It's a good movie. It's not great, but it's definitely not bad.
Personally, I gave it an A. I really like that movie. I think it's a good movie.
I can see why y'all put it as an A, but me personally,
it has some great songs in it too.
I'm 10 out of 10 taking it over Ratatouille.
I like it, don't love it.
I like Ratatouille better than Coco.
I couldn't put it.
Not even because it's a classic. It's just I just like it better.
Coco's it's a really good movie. I enjoy it. I guess we
kind of outnumbered, so
this is B.
We'll put it at B. We don't want to argue too long.
Is that me on your phone?
Shut up. Inside Out. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. I know this is gonna be hard because I know some of you guys might even have the S tier.
Ooh.
You said what tier?
Some people might have the S tier.
That's not me.
Go completely opposite.
Opposite?
C.
Oh!
Wow.
I wouldn't even
I wouldn't go that low.
That
B.
low.
B.
Yeah, I was gonna say B.
Hey, yo, hear me out. I understand that the movie is deep and it's
It's literally the most in-depth movie about a person.
But no, hear me out. The movie just doesn't click. I just no.
It's about emotions. It doesn't click.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, because you're heartless. Of course.
I think it's high B.
out there.
You can't tell me that she just impulsively rages just for no reason, or she cries for no reason just because these characters. I did not like the character Sadness.
I hated
I hated Sadness.
Okay, yeah, I hate Sadness, but she's such an important part. You realize later that she is such an important part of the movie.
I wanted to beat Sadness so bad.
It was such a
I kind of sympathize with Sadness because no one lived
not at all.
Joy, because like Joy is a control freak. She did not want Sadness in part of the picture at all. Because like no one wants to be sad. But like if you think about it though, sadness is such a huge part of your emotions.
Yeah.
And look, if you think about it, Joy is low-key the villain for the first half of the movie because like she's stopping Sadness from actually being a part of the emotion, so she does not want her to be a part of it at all. She's almost blocking her off and kind of being an antagonist to her, almost kind of. That's the way I kind of
Explain to me why we need Sadness.
I would say that she was more so the villain in the middle until almost to the very end, until they made the
the
half core, yeah.
It's a very in-depth movie. If you think of, you just have to like.
It's an in-depth movies.
That's why I'm saying it's a high A. You can even Andrew's S tier. I'm not even mad at that because it's such an in-depth.
Well, my boy, what's his name? Ping Pong died.
When Ping Pong died, bro, I was like, yo, come on.
I ain't really gotta do him like that.
But then again, a kid's not gonna think of that in-depth of a movie.
Since I put it to be, I could go towards a low A.
I'll go
so
low
I
A.
can put it.
I go low A.
I can say A. I can agree with it. A.
Okay.
I've been on numbers.
We'll just put Inside Out of the A. Bro, all of these are okay. All these are S tier. I'm being completely honest. I'm looking at this list. S tier. Do you want to hear the list again? The one that we
Start
have
with
left?
Brave. Go with Brave.
Okay,
We'll go with Brave.
Actually,
Okay.
okay.
Don't care.
Don't care.
What?
You want to go with Brave?
Brave
was
A.
good.
It's a good movie. Don't care. Still not one of my
Brave
favorites.
is an A, bro.
No, I like it. I don't care about it.
As a princess movie, Brave is definitely an A. I think it's one of the best princess movies out there.
Yeah.
No. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. I don't care to watch it.
Brave was a really good movie. It has to be.
Brave, it's an A.
It has to be.
Like, I'm not gonna throw it in the S.
I'm not gonna put it as an S, but it's
Really good movie.
definitely an A.
Yeah.
Really good movie.
Solid A.
I never said I didn't like it. But just don't care.
Don't care about it. Moana?
Oh, S.
S.
Okay.
S.
Thank you.
S.
Oh my god. Okay.
S.
We can do The Incredibles because I think everybody here agrees that The Incredibles is S tier.
Incredibles 1 S tier, Incredibles 2
A.
B plus A.
Nah, it's A.
The Incredibles
Incredibles 2 is A.
Yeah, I like
Incredibles
Incredibles 2.
B plus A.
I'll see B plus A minus. I'll see
In that range. It's
Yeah.
I can give some leeway to give it an A, but
I give Incredibles 1 an A.
I can get behind it.
I can get
No.
No, it's an automatic S, bro. Literally.
For me, that's a hands down S.
When you
Standout Pixar
found
film.
out he was drawing out, and I watched it the other, because I've not seen The Incredibles in a fat minute, and I only watched it when I was younger. So when I watched it again on Friday night, I was sitting there with my sister, and I finally realized when he went to that room, when he snuck in, and he went into that room with the huge screen,
Yeah, typed in.
and it typed in the heroes' names, and it showed the hero on the right, the left, and the robot on the right, and it said Terminator, whatever. I never got that part until I watched it Friday. That dude was drawing out heroes to his island and killing them.
If you have his backstory to his
Killing
cousin,
them.
Mr. Incredible, because he was just this little kid looking up to Mr. Incredible.
How can you not get behind that? That's a great movie.
I can see where Andrew's coming from as an A tier, but like I would say it's an S. But when you say A tier, I'm not
No, it's a really good movie, and I can understand why y'all say it's an S, cause like I'll put it as a high A.
You can do that. That's cool. Like, but I think we can all like agree it has to be S. Like for
I can agree. I
for
can
this
agree with
reason,
y'all.
it has
I
to
can
be
agree
S.
with y'all. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Monsters Inc. S tier.
Oh, S.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Just want to get out the way. Just get out the way.
okay.
Monsters Universe.
S. U is better than Ink.
Yes.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yes.
I like
I think
the
you is better
backstory
than
better.
Ink.
Yes.
Monsters University is better than
You
Monsters.
is better than Ink.
People are suffering from old syndrome. Once again, I coined that term. Don't care if it's already a term. Old head syndrome again. People said Monsters U was a C. I've heard people say that.
I don't think
No,
I
absolutely
almost
not.
lost it. Because,
I'd rather do K2.
and honestly, if you really think about it, there's quote unquote not really a villain in Monsters University. Yeah, you can say Roar, Mega Roar, or you can say the Dean's the villain. But honestly, if you think about it, it's just Mike Wazowski and Sully going through their struggles with college. There's not really any
Just dudes
villains.
living their
It's really
lives.
just dudes living up. S.
S.
Because I know you said something about up earlier. So I'm just like,
You gonna say it again?
Hear me out.
You know when someone says hear me out.
Yes, it is a good movie. Yes, it has a good plot. Yes, it is actually, if you really think about it, yes, it is a really, really deep movie. But personally, I have it as a B. Now, yes, y'all, you may not.
Wait. As the viewers, can you smell the cat?
can you hand me my drink, please? I need to just down this.
Got you. I don't think you can hang with the S tier movies like that. The Incredibles, Monsters Inc. and Monsters U.
It can hang with it.
Mulan, Lion King,
Yes.
Meet the Robinsons.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
I'm siding with Ben.
What?
It's an A tier.
Inside Out was also an emotional movie.
Yes.
Finding Nemo, really deep down inside, it is also an emotional
That's-
movie.
you
And
got
Finding
something
Nemo is not a good
Right.
movie. Just because, like you said, just because it's original doesn't mean it's good.
It's deep, but the storyline is good as well. Finding Nemo is deep, but the storyline is trash.
It gets
I get why people like the main character, the old guy, right? His wife is dead. Their dream was to go to South America, right? So his plan was to literally take his house off his house. Then when you found out that his
he's the
hero
bad guy, yeah.
was the bad guy,
Where have we seen that card before though? Where you're
that's why I think it's A.
if you want to think about it, a lot of the plots, you see a lot of similarities in between every Pixar movie. There's a lot of similarities. A lot of plots are pretty much copy and pasted.
It's hard to
and put on other movies. Yeah. It's just pretty much which movie can do it better than the last one.
I think if we determine the S tier, it's like if they make a sequel, can it match that? If they can't match that, then the movie's an S tier.
No, it can't.
If they made an up sequel, I don't believe they could match that.
No.
High A.
High A.
Lion King S.
S.
Okay.
S.
I just want to get out the way.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Let's just start with Mulan.
I know you're gonna say S.
S tier.
I know you're gonna
Come
say
on,
S.
bro.
I'm with Daniel on this one.
B+.
You can't go. You can.
Yes.
You cannot go lower than an A.
Bro, hear me
really
out.
strong movie.
Let's get down to business.
That monkey.
To the people. Mulan is better than up.
No, it's
It's
yes.
better than
To me,
up.
yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Whoa.
Yes. Low S. Low S. Low S. Low S.
Low S, high A. Okay, Mulan, low S.
Even
high
though
A.
I agree with you, it should be S.
We're saying low S, high A. I'm just gonna put it in the S tier just so we can. This is about to be a hard one for Wally.
Okay.
S.
You want to go here?
Start first.
You want to go
We
first?
have no choice.
Here we go. I'm finna lay y'all out. It's an A. It's an A.
Thank you.
This robot, little robot, Rusty, took it upon himself when humans were fat as heck and went up into space and gave up. He was out there cubing up trash. My own bit cubing up trash. He saved humanity. He saved humanity.
It took a different approach than all the other movies. No dialogue. There was very few dialogue.
It is very
next to no dialogue.
I ain't about
for,
to
for
see,
this
bro.
one, I'm sorry. For this one, your opinion doesn't matter at this one.
Exactly. Hey,
I get
low
it.
A.
So-
I'll go low.
I'll go low A.
Okay.
I think we agree on low A.
Okay. Low A. Okay, well, let's get Toy Story over with. 4 definitely wasn't. It wasn't
No,
bad.
it wasn't
Four
bad. It
needed.
just wasn't needed.
4's a C. I think we could put 3 at like a low B.
For time's sake, B plus.
Let's low B. So we'll put that at B plus.
C plus.
C plus.
C-minus.
C plus.
C plus. Okay.
So it was C plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Toy Story 1 is
D.
D.
C plus.
I'll put 1 at.
I can say C.
Let's
C, just
leave
right there.
neutral. We'll leave it at C. Here are 2 of the biggest ones.
I feel like we have to do these 2 movies together because we've been
Low
talking
key,
about
we should do
3.
this together.
No,
This is
we
the
have
two that
to.
we've been arguing about the
Frozen.
most.
Okay, so
Let's okay.
I'm holding up the takes on Frozen. We hated it when it first came out. Now, as it's died down in the years that gone by, I watched it a few times. Excellent movie.
It was very overrated when it first came out.
Yes.
Everybody was hyping it up like
Yeah.
this is better
Okay,
than
but
every
honestly,
Pixar
though,
movie, but it wasn't.
I think it deserved the hype. Now people saying that it's the best Pixar movie ever. It's a push.
It's not.
But I think
It's
it
not.
deserves its hype though. I think S is proper.
Frozen 2 came out a few days ago, so none of us have seen it, but we've heard really good things about
Can't wait to bootleg it.
it.
I'm going with S, and that's just
Yeah.
I would put Frozen in the S tier. It's not the best, but it's up
Now,
there.
want to hear my word? Frozen Big Hero 6.
why. Why?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Frozen is
Yes.
better than Big Hero
Frozen is
6.
bigger.
Big Hero 6 has been slandered way too
Here's my problem with Big Hero 6. The storyline was written so poorly. Okay, like first of all, why was the fire? Like they didn't talk about the fire at all. Like how did the fire start? Because it wasn't
The fire
professor.
started because some like was a chemical reaction.
I didn't hear anything about that. They could have went in depth about his parents. Like I remember Tadashi was talking to Hiro, like lecturing him. He was like, "What would our parents think about this?" And Hiro was like, "Oh, our parents died when we were 3. When I was 3, remember?" And like he just walked away.
Yeah,
I was
like-
like, they could have went in depth about
Yeah, I get it, that
You delivered it differently.
they could have done more with that story arc, but I definitely do think that movie was executed very well, and it's one of the better movies where the person you look up to is the villain. I think like one of those kind of situations. I think it was done like very very well.
The whole characters were like, where they get their powers, get their little equipment, and then they're just supposed to face someone. Nah.
Yeah, I didn't like how
Minimal training. Nah. And they're supposed to
do that
nah.
well at all.
Nah. I didn't like that at all.
I like the movie. I'm not even gonna slander it. I like
liked
the
it.
movie.
I'm not gonna slander it. I'd watch it right now too.
If you look at the movies we have in S tier, it's just
It doesn't hang.
It doesn't hang.
I'm-
Right.
But you want to know something that's similar between the 2 movies? None of them can celebrate bringing your child to work because their parents are dead.
All we can agree on is Frozen is S, Big Hero 6 is A.
Yep.
That was easier than I thought. For the video, we had to like just leave stuff like where it was, so we couldn't like keep debating about stuff. Like The Incredibles being, complete S tier, and you guys are stupid. So
Who said it wasn't?
I think these 2.
Meet me outside, man.
This has been a long debate for years, not years, but about a year.
A while.
A long time. So I'm glad we finally kind of came to the solution, we're still gonna be arguing.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
The movies that we listed, bro, to be honest, no Disney or Pixar movie is bad.
No, none of these movies are below C.
Every movie that's on the list,
Bambi?
Bambi F. I have to.
That's the debate, guys. I hope you guys like this. We might even do a part 2 with DreamWorks. DreamWorks has a lot of good animated films. So.
Over the Hedge. S tier.
Over the Hedge is the best.
I got some things to say about Shrek.
I'd just like to say one last thing. If we're doing DreamWorks, Over the Hedge is the best DreamWorks movie.
I can't say that.
I'll never say that. I'll never say that.
Over the Hedge is
The betrayal in Over the Hedge is insane. This man watched that.
Come on, RJ.
So looks like we're gonna make a second video on DreamWorks films. Second video winter break. We'll see you guys then. Actually.